There was a drop catch. He's still there. Fakhar Zaman. Fizz back in the attack. Certainly showing some good energy, Bangladesh, in this very first T20 International. It is a three-match series. Bangladesh created history recently in Sri Lanka when they went on to win the first ever T20 International Series against Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. He will have to play a bigger role with the bat as a welcome. Ramesh Raja, welcome back to Bangladesh.
Thank you so much. Hello, viewers. There is that fine balance between strike rate and follow wickets, and Pakistan were absolutely dead set on hitting the ball out of the park, but in the process they've really not been able to establish a strong foothold into this innings by losing 3 wickets. It's a difficult pitch. I think it's a pitch where you can be a little bit unorthodox, because we saw Salman Ali Agha struggle when he was looking to play with a straight bat. Now this guy's pretty special. Hassan Nawaz can belt the ball a long way. I can understand the urgency when it comes to strike rate. Pakistan are looking to adjust the compass in batting by hitting the ball hard and getting off to a great start. Salman Ali Agha had a struggling time at the crease, and then in the end was forced to improvise and then found it tough. Was caught behind. It's just that you've got to find that middle phase of the batting where you need to adjust and form a partnership. And I'm sure that must have been discussed right now. Let's just buckle down a little bit, make sure that there's a partnership of at least 20-30.
Yeah, when you look at the run rate, they've picked up 7 boundaries already in this innings. And I'm sure the discussion in the middle would have been, can we just keep on rotating the strike to be able to get off the mark and go to the other end? Another good delivery from Mustafizur Rahman. And it can play such a big role, especially when a team in this sort of a position, losing 3 early wickets. Yes, nothing wrong with the run rate, but you've got to find a method to ensure you don't lose another wicket. They've come in big numbers. Been a breath of fresh air for Bangladesh to what they did and achieved in Sri Lanka. Not in control, maybe in trouble again. Yes, it is. Another one goes. Mustafizur Rahman in his very first over, asking question. It's a pretty smart catch in the deep from Rishad Hussain. Never easy. Had to go in the front to grab it inches off the ground, and they're on their feet.
Yeah, this was just his 4th ball of the innings. Hassan Nawaz playing with a slanted angle of the blade and hoping for the best, and a very good catch in the deep. Had to adjust and making no mistake whatsoever. It's the pricey scalp that's been achieved by Bangladesh. Gone for naught, 41 for 4.
This is a wonderful, wonderful start for Bangladesh. Pakistan in a spot of bother here. In comes Mohammad Nawaz, the left-hander. Now 2 left-handers in the middle. Fakhar Zaman, who came on to bat as an opener, still there.
Salman Ali Agha trying his hand at improvisation. Didn't work out at all. Had a very painful stay at the crease, and then Hassan Nawaz backing himself to airlift the ball, found the outside edge, and it was taken. End of the power play, and a very good one for Bangladesh. 4 down Pakistan for 41.
And recently jumped into the top 5 ever T20I wicket takers list. played with soft hands. He heard you, Amir Bhai.
Yeah, the run rate, which was achieved by the top order batters, has plummeted. Yeah, the reason why it has happened, because the pacers have bowled intelligently. When you're looking to bowl on a pitch like this, you need to be back of the length. And that's how you get rewarded. Not drivable length. And you will frustrate the batters. And in the process, you will pick up quite a few wickets.
Bangladesh's fielding has been terrific, I must mention, despite the fact that Taskin dropped that catch early on and Mahdi also missing out. But the ground fielding inside the circle and also in the boundary lines has been terrific. It's a great side for a team who's evolving as a unit. Fielding needs to be top-notch. We were mentioning about Bangladesh's bowling unit, Amir Bhai. The impact of bowling in the last 2 years for Bangladesh has been phenomenal. 11 out of 18 times Bangladesh has restricted their opponents less than 170 in the last 2 years. And that sums up how the bowling unit has shaped up as a world-class unit.
Yeah, the good news for Bangladesh is the batters, they have taken the responsibility. Now they have started to complement the bowlers. And that's why they've been able to win that series against Sri Lanka. Batters were disappointing at times. Was able to hit the hole on that occasion. Oh, misunderstanding. He has sold Fakhar Zaman down the river. Khushdil should have sacrificed his wicket. It was his call, and halfway through, he declined. And this is a big loss for Pakistan.
Horrible mix-up, must say, between Fakhar and Khushdil. Not the best of throw, but Liton does really well. Flicked it towards the stump. And Fakhar was struggling big time. I mentioned Bangladesh's fielding has been top-notch, and they have been proving rightly so. Another wicket falls for Pakistan. It's the big wicket of Fakhar Zaman after scoring 44 of 34. They are 70 for 6. We can hear the buzz here at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur as Pakistan lost their 6th wicket. And they are in a spot of bother. Some brilliant fielding by the Bangladeshi fielder.
Not only this dismissal brought a lot of joy for the crowd, captain and the team, but also for Taskin, who dropped Fakhar Zaman in the first over, misfielded, which resulted in a boundary. And look at his reaction now. He can smile now. He's redeemed himself.
That length again. Never easy for a newcomer to play someone like Mustafizur under pressure.
Yeah, he's no mug with a bat. He can stick around. And that is the job description for him. For this moment, Khushdil now has to take the responsibility to get Pakistan to a safe score.
Abbas Afridi happens to be the nephew of former Pakistani pacer Umar Gul. Dignitaries present at the Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur. The atmosphere is electrifying, outstanding for game of T20 cricket. And the home side are delivering.
Yeah, whenever you come to Bangladesh, the crowd take the decibels very high. At times, it's deafening. "12 down, 70 for 6.
Not easy. Not easy now. Didn't get a bit of bat on that. Umpire says not out. I think I heard two sounds.
They made good calls. Umpiring has been top-notch. Yeah, just wondering where there was a little bit of an inside edge. DRS timer is on.
He's trying desperately convince. He's not convinced himself. Like, this has to take the walk back, and that might just be a wise option. Is there a bit of bat? Ooh, tell you what, not quite. Maybe going down leg. Oh, he said it was out. Wasn't taken by the keeper and the skipper.
The replay there, you could see that he had a very, very strong case in his favor. Raised the finger himself, Mustafiz. And didn't know why he just couldn't follow through. But it looked mighty close. Played from the crease, that front foot hardly moving. That ball came back. Would have gone on to hit the leg stump probably, or maybe just kissed the leg stump.
Ah, Jaffa, what about that? Just a tentative little push forward.
He's got such flexible wrists that his slower ones can't be picked early in the piece. And he delays them so well, wider of the crease, creating a different angle for the right-hander. He's forcing him to hit through cover area. But he's not offered any pace, and he's hit the length. And this really has been one great over so far.
And it continues to be great. This is marvelous death over bowling by Mustafiz Rahman, a class apart. And wait for that slow ball now. Maybe the non-striker very eager to get a run. Thankfully sent back early enough. Zakir Ali doing the mopping up.
I think he's generally going to bowl this stuff. The angle deliveries, the cutters, fine and third fielders, both in the ring. So he's not going to really experiment with a seam-up ball. You generally have those fielders in the circle when you're looking to slacken the pace.
No, what he's trying to do is change his angle to the left-hander. And exactly what he wanted to do is achieved. Angling the ball away from the intent now, obviously, of the batters will be to go and play big shots. Cannot die wandering.
Be useful if they use their feet. He's not going to really bounce them out. He doesn't have the feel for that delivery, that length.
Oh, now hands off. Mistimed it completely again. Being foxed by the change in pace. Excellently done. That's the single, first three balls. Pressure on. What's Afridi going to do? 12 of 20. He started off with 3 fours. Looked to be sort of settling in nicely.
So a couple of options available here from a batting point of view. He can stand out of the crease and look to meet the ball a little closer to his blade, or look to use his feet. Yeah, he's well back in his crease, so that's a little different. Maybe look to hit it over mid-wicket. Clearing the front leg, and it's the same result. He misses the ball, and this really has been one hell of an over again. Tremendous strike force, Mustafizur, at this stage of the innings for his side.
And he's been doing it for years and years. Never tires, never gives up playing for his country. Gives his best, and he's excelled. Particularly today, it's been outstanding. Oh, now that little bouncer comes through. Looks inquiringly at the umpire. There's a freebie, but he's not interested.
Absolutely outsmarted him with that length. He wasn't expecting this bouncer. Mustafizur has been on song. First wicket. Mohammad Nawaz there. Hassan Nawaz, sorry. And then Khushdil. Both dangerous batsmen seen off by him.
He followed him, he bowled it wide. What a magnificent over. Just a single run. And what a magnificent figure for Mustafizur Rahman in his 4 overs, 2 for 6. Pakistan 110 for 7.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download T Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.